Kong's journey into the Monsterverse has been nothing short of spectacular. In fact, it feels like Kong has almost become the main player in this universe, while Godzilla has been somewhat relegated to the sidelines. Today, I'm gonna make the claim that the Monsterverse has done more for King Kong than they have for Godzilla. The Monsterverse writers seem to truly understand Kong. They've gone beyond the typical giant ape trope, and given him a nuanced personality and compelling motivations. Now, obviously, humanizing Godzilla is a different beast entirely. He's a force of nature, an unstoppable being, but we've seen glimpses of his own depth and complexity. In Godzilla 2014, there's that poignant moment where he looks at Ford Brody after being crushed by the building. It's a brief moment, but it hints at a connection, a recognition of the human who witnessed his pain. And in King of the Monsters, we see him acknowledge Serizawa before reviving him, and even later, he stares down Mark Russell, seemingly assessing the humans before ultimately deciding he's not a threat. These moments suggest a deeper understanding, a recognition of humanity, even if it's subtle. The Monsterverse could have explored this further. Godzilla's role as a balancer of nature could have been more prominent, showcasing his impact on the ecosystem and his connection to the planet on a deeper level. Unfortunately, this aspect has been somewhat underutilized in my opinion. While Godzilla's potential for character development remains, Kong, however, his story has been more consistently engaging and impactful in the recent films. His journey from curious young ape to a respected leader is captivating. And with the second season of the Monarch series teasing Kong's presence, I guarantee they're going to delve even deeper into this character and his role in this evolving universe, while Godzilla might continue to play a more subdued role. It's also important to acknowledge that Godzilla's legacy continues to thrive thanks to Toho's ongoing efforts. We've seen incredible Godzilla media from Toho, showcasing his power and exploring new facets of the character. However, with the Monsterverse itself, Kong's character arc has been more pronounced and impactful. In Skull Island, we see Kong as a young, playful creature, already showcasing his intelligence. His interactions with the human characters, like Mason Weaver, hint at a capacity for empathy and curiosity. This early foundation sets the stage for the remarkable character arc we witnessed throughout the franchise. Then in Godzilla vs. Kong, we see Kong grow into a powerful and emotionally complex individual. His relationship with Gia is a highlight. The unexpected bond showcases a softer side to the giant ape, revealing his capacity for love, grief, and even a touch of fatherly protectiveness. And let's not forget the revelation that Kong can communicate with humans through sign language. This adds a layer of intelligence and depth that we haven't seen in previous King Kong iterations. It humanizes him. This adds a layer of intelligence and depth that we haven't seen in previous King Kong iterations. The closest he's gotten to was probably the Peter Jackson's Kong film in 2005. But the Monsterverse humanizes him, making him more relatable and easier to connect with. In Godzilla vs. Kong, we see Kong driven by a profound sense of loss and a yearning for family. He's not just fighting for survival, he's searching for belonging. This emotional depth resonates with audiences on a deeply human level. This search for family continues in Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. We see Kong discover a hidden civilization of his own, enslaved by a tyrannical ruler. This sets the stage for a powerful act of liberation. Kong, the lone giant ape, becomes a leader, fighting for the freedom of his own species. By the end of the film, Kong has earned the title King Kong, not just because of his size, but because of his courage, his compassion, and his unwavering dedication to his people. This character arc is truly inspiring, showcasing Kong as a hero worthy of admiration. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Godzilla, of course, he's an icon, but his portrayal in the Monsterverse has felt a bit inconsistent. We've seen glimpses of his power and his role as a protector, like I stated before, but his character just hasn't evolved in the same way as Kong. It feels like the focus has shifted away from Godzilla in recent years. But Kong, he's back in a big way. And this is what I mean, the Monsterverse has revived Kong's legacy, making him a compelling and relatable character for a new generation. He's a reminder that even the biggest monsters can have hearts of gold. And whether he's the main player or not, Kong's reign in the Monsterverse is undeniable. So what do you guys think? Do you think the Monsterverse is the best thing to happen to Kong in years, or is my take on the subject way off track? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay big, G fans.
Titans unite, unleash their might against the become right. Together they say